waking up. Had a busy night last night, so just went up. I might go back to my planner book, and my planner book is where I had planned out things many years ago. We're in 25 now, so let's go a few years back. And actually, we gotta say more than several years back. Let me say it like that. I may go all the way back to my planner book. My planner book is just to basically just go over the stuff that I had started to do and get them knocked down. So I just kind of open it up and look at it. But also at the same time, I'm writing my third book, which yeah, actually I should be doing that today instead of me doing what I'm doing right now. But yeah, so I think I have 2 songs in here, and then I think I came up with another 2 or 3 more songs on top of this. So let me see, this is 1, and then number 2. Let me look at my notes. But transposing every day, a lot of people don't want to do all that, but this is me, myself. I'm trying to make a comeback. After I got sick and messed up, the toe up to the flow up, I'm trying to make an attempt to come back and get it together to transpose in all keys, step by step, little bit by little bit. I ain't in a hurry, but I definitely want to get this guy who want to duplicate the same song. So 1 song on here that I didn't put on this note. So now it's on my other notes over here. There's the sticky part out. Sticky one away. It's right here. All right. So I have to put this right here. So yes. I've already put 3 songs in the book already. I have 3 more that I just 1, 2, 3. And this is actually 1, 2. Alright, so I guess I don't need this. Crumble, crumble. Cool. Alright. So I got 3 more songs that I want to put in the book. Alright. So they all gonna be real simple stuff to learn. So I'm gradually doing that. Then also I'm going to come back and do another chord, some more chords that we need to know. We all need to know for our beginner musicians and intermediate level musicians, and maybe even advanced level musicians, to know what they are. They may play all this stuff, but they just don't know what it is. And that is what it is. Because, like I said, when I was playing, I didn't know what I was doing. I just get on the organ and just play. I had no idea what types of chords I'm doing. And so, with that information that I know now that I didn't know then, it makes this whole playing process much easier and less stressful. So when you get to start recognizing chords, and that's very important to notice for beginner musician, intermediate level, or even advanced level musician. It's very vitally important that we get the idea on what it is. What is the actual chord we doing versus just randomly just playing stuff and don't know what it is. I want to know what I'm doing, so that way it helps me to apply it to the next keys moving forward. It will make everything so easy. It makes it so much easier for me to know what I'm playing. I'm playing the major 7 chord. In transposing, it makes it so much easier to understand what it is. Now I know I'm playing tritone. Now I can tell you I'm playing my 7/4 chord with the tritone. Now I understand it's a major 7 with a flat 5. Oh, or we can play the minor 7 flat 5. When I didn't know all this, now I understand I can play my minor 7 with a flat 5, minor 7 flat 5, minor 7 flat 5, actually minor 7, flat 5, 11, and flat 13. And now I understand this stuff. I can play my 6 9 and do them in all chord 12 key. I can play my diminished 7, all 3 diminished 7s, by the way, you know, and do an inversion. And then when you hear the moves, you'll be like, oh, that's what he did. Or now you understand what it is because it's the 3 diminished moves you make moving, or the 2. First one is C sharp diminished 7, and then you have the C diminished 7. And then I'm going to the B flat minor 9, but technically the D flat major 7 chord. If I want to do 9, now I understand what chords I'm playing. And I can move my hands around and understand the fact that I'm actually playing 2 different chords, which is a D flat chord and A flat. What? But it creates a D flat major 9 chord. And I can take that same information and transpose. What? Right? And I can move chords around because now I have the understanding of what's going on my scale. I know a lot of times we don't want to talk about transposing because people get offended by that. But at the end of the day, if you want to hit that transpose button and you want to blaze, you want to kill on that, that's okay. I mean, that's your choice to go that route. I just hope that you don't get somewhere and your equipment don't work. Your transpose button all of a sudden breaks on you. Or you might take your computer, your laptop, because yes, I know how to do that too. Take the Mackie Dacky with me and have it set up where whatever I have it set up on, I figure that out too, using the software to where I can change the key, yes, transpose, without even touching the keyboard and going to the transpose features. You can do it through the laptop as well if you understand how that works. Yes, I already know all about that too. All right. Yes. Yeah, for sure. But if I'm feeling like I'm cheating myself out of just taking every single day, to learn how to play some chords in one key. Just take a song, one song. It doesn't matter. Just take a song, whether it's you learning the 6 to your 4 to your 1 to the 5. That's the pattern, right? And anything else I do, it's extra. It's extra. It's extra. It's extra. That's extra stuff. But all that extra stuff, I will move them also to the other key. I will do that too. I will move those chords as well to the other keys over a period of time. I used to have my little other baby iWatch. I don't know where it went. It fell down there somewhere. I don't know where I buried it, or is in one of my backpacks. But I used to keep my little timer. I have a little timer I'll set here, and I'll say, okay, you know what? I want to spend 5 minutes. 5 minutes and see how many keys can I learn to play some chords. So this saying I want to go 1 chord, 2nd chord, 3rd chord, 4th chord, 5th chord. Now I'm going back to the 1 chord. So I may call that a 6 chord progression. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright? And alright, then I may want to take that to a different key. Right? Like, hey, what? I was in D flat. Now let's go to A with it. They're even doing that stuff. Trying to play it straight now. That wasn't straight either. There it is. Alright. Even just doing that, staying straight with it and not doing all the other fancy stuff. Discipline, I guess I should say. But practice every day. So I want to play that same thing. I guess we're going higher. Up, up, down, back to up. Did I do other passing moves? No, I didn't. Oh, maybe I did. Let me see. The down. Or do I want to do this? I like that voicing. I prefer that one. So left, up. I'll repeat the same chord. Then. Now I might get fan. I didn't need to do all that, right? But I'm just saying. So minor move. 7, 3, 6. Alright, 2. To the 5. Alright, let's do the first key again. D flat. I love you though. I love you though. I love you though. Today, 7, 3, 6, 2, to 5. I hear it. I'm in D flat, right? So let's do it again. I love you though. I can't sing. I love you though. I love you though. Today, no fancy nothing. Do 7, 3, 6, 2 to the 5. Now normally I would prefer to do. That's when we do my thing. But I'm gonna do this. And let's see if I can fall in that rule. I might even just do both of them. Oh, do that one first, or do the other one, or the other one. What's that? No, that one with. I'm gonna do this. Or one or the other. All right, so. Alright, so let's do it in A. I love you. I love you. Today, 7. Turn that voice in. 3, 6, 2 to the 5. So I chose what? Or I could have did. Remember I said? Or and A, I did the same thing. Or okay, that was the chord I told you I was gonna do it in D. And I'm doing it in A. 5, 1, 5, 5, 1, 5, 1. And D flat, the same thing. 5, 1. Alright, let's do this in B. Uh-oh. Alright, so I love you though. Up. I love you though. I love you though. Today, to the 7, 3, 6, 2 Five. I'm gonna repeat the same chord. Or that one's and then 5-1. Okay, let's do this in A flat. A flat. I love you now. I love you. I love you now. Today. 7, 3, 6, 2, 5 is the preacher. I told you that chord. Or it depends on which one I want to do. And then usually we do the turnaround. Or that one. I'll repeat the same chord. And then 5-1, 5. If I could do it in A, I know that I probably would have said, if I can do it in A flat, I can do it in A. If I can do it B flat, I can do the same thing in B. But y'all notice I chose the white keys. What? So yes, I would have did it in C or D and did the same thing D flat. If I can do it in D flat, I can do it in D. If I can do it in B, I can do it in C. But if you notice, I said if I can do it in B, I can do it in B flat. So if I go to D, I love you. I love you. I love you. Back to the D, to the 7, 3, 6, 2, to the 5. Or alright, so what was my last call? Da, 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 da. Oh, hold up. What was that? When I did it in E, D flat, what was I forgot already that quick. Da 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 D flat. I forgot what I do. That was with the so half step up. But I might go it already depends. Well, let's do the other one. Alright. Well, hold up. What I said? I forgot what I said. So F sharp. Wait, what key are we doing this in? We're doing this in D, my bad. I'm going half step up. It's half step back. Will be E. Hold up. Is it D? Yeah, okay, so yeah, well I was right, half step up. No, okay, that's what it was. I would have changed the bass line. I would have changed my tritone actually. So you know what I'm saying? I can move this around, y'all doing versions, right? First version, second version, spread the chord out. If my hands can reach, I can. Or do my 7/4. Do any of that. I forget. I told you I could have did that in all the other keys. Right, but transposing is not difficult, only except when we don't actually spend time doing the moves. And what I'm doing is breaking down the one, 2, 5, 1, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. All right, you know. We're gonna make 5, and then you come out, you know, and then you do your 5, 1, 5, or if you want to do over here. All right, E flat. Same thing. I wanna to the repeat 5, back to the 1, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5. Well, hold on. I might approach that key. Hold on. Am I approaching that? Oh, did I do the D first? There it is. So I might approach E flat. Probably. Let me see. See, I'm using the major 7 moves there because as you go up higher on the voicings, you start. I feel, in my opinion. This is my opinion. I feel like you kind of losing it. And you go up to the minor chord. And I know my minor chord. Well, we'll go to the G minor chord. So, that's just in my ears. I feel like I'm losing it. Yeah? So I might want to put it. Let me see if my left hand moving. Yeah, da 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 da. So yeah, my left hand is moving too. That's why I said I might go to the major 7 move. Alright, so I may switch up when I get to the next key the correct way. Alright, what am I doing my left? Let's not forget. Da, 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 da. That's the back. Resolve. Da, da. Or I might do the other one. What's this? The turnaround. See, what key we in? E flat. I have to remember what. Then the other one will be. Alright, so I might play around with that. Is that? But I still have some of the fingers. Minor. D to a minor chord. To the minor chord. So it's E flat to G minor, right? And then let's transpose up. Let me carry that underneath my finger. Kind of sound funny because of the way my fingers moving. to mimic the same thing. It may not be as easy. It's not. It may not come out the same. There it is. All right. So I have to stop hitting that C because the C's killing it. All right. Now to come off the C. So yeah. That's why I say I don't like it. That's why I said I'd rather play the voicing here. Not playing the major 7. If play that voice. But I might take this voicing off and do it this way. See what I'm saying? Every time I play some in a different key, it might come off differently. So yeah, I can do it in B. The 6 chord progression. Actually, that was more than the 6 chord progression. Actually, my intent was to do 5 chord progressions every key. In other words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, D, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, that's how we'll practice in transposing. E flat. Well, hold on. E flat. Up. E flat. Diminished smooth. That's how we'll practice. Right, in B flat. So what I'm doing is I'm playing 2 minor 9 11 chords on the 2. 1 up to the 2, then the 5, back to the 1, and then I go to D flat, D, up, repeat E flat. Alright, so this helps out over a period of time when you're a very short amount of time. Actually, I call these short burst practice. So that way it would allow me to be able to grab these 6 chord progressions, or technically 5, and master them in the one in all 12 keys. Then I add on the other chords to the mix. By the way, it's our anniversary. I don't think we're gonna go anywhere because I don't feel like going nowhere today, but we'll see when she gets home. But I'm not really feel like going nowhere. You're like, what? Not because I don't have money. I got plenty of money. It's not that sometimes I just don't feel like going nowhere. And so she knows that. And plus she's at work. I think she's probably almost halfway coming home from work, or either she's gonna work overtime because she's trying to set up for her 60th birthday, which is in the next 3 weeks now, I think. 1, 2, 3, in about 3 weeks from now. And so I've been, of course, obviously investing in helping her with her birthday. So putting some money into that. Not that I don't have money still to take her out or we can go out, but anyway, I'm not really in the mood to really go anywhere per se. So I'm not, I'm a simple guy. I ain't tripping like that. So like I said, I'll just drop a beat. Yeah, that's kind of slow, but anyway, here we go. Up. The next key. D. A little slow. Nothing wrong being slow. E flat. I'd rather have it slow so E. F. Repeat the same chord, y'all. F sharp. G. Repeat the same chords. I'm just transposing the same chords. A flat. Hey! B flat. Let's go down C. D flat. Again. Get a little fancy. Change the style a little bit. E flat. Trying to get slick with it. E. Trying to get fancy. Messed that up a little bit. Let's do that again. F sharp. Or G flat. G. A flat. Again. B flat. I think I forgot B. Keep going. Up. Alright, yeah, keeping it simple, alright, straightforward, and it didn't take me all day to do these 5 chords or 6 chord progression. And then now all I have to do is add the next 3 chords to it, right? And what if I don't feel like doing it today? No big deal. Come back and do it the next day. Next 3 chord progression. It didn't take me very long. I did this a few times until my hands got familiar with it, right? You know? So there. Now it's a no-brainer. I can go to B and do it. Down lower. Up higher. Alright, doesn't matter where I move it now because now I understand I can play the higher voicing. You know what I'm saying? Or where I play the lower version. 7-3-6 in, right? Let's get the 7-3-6 going, right? So now we got the 7-3-6. Now y'all heard me kind of already was advancing myself already early on with the other keys already. So you can kind of already get the hunch that I figure out the pattern of where I want to do. All right, because that's something you gotta work out. What kind of pattern do you want to do? How you want to do this, and how simple do you want to make it easy for yourself? I call it, right. So now I can go to B and do the 7-3-6, 3-6. You know, or you know, if I wanted the voicing to be higher. And play around with that, you know. But let's keep it straight, right? For now. Alright, got my 7-3-6 in B. 7-3-6 in B. 7-6-3 in B. Now let's go to C and do 3 and 6. So 7-3-6. D flat. 7-3-6. Let's do it in D. 7-3-6. Where we at? E flat 2-7. 3-6. Then we go to E. 7-3-6. Right? And we might think this might get difficult, but it's not actually that difficult. It's just memorizing the moves to where we gotta go. Now we want to do it in F. Now I might go. I told you so many ways I can play around with this with the and the other chords too. But listen, 7, 3, 6. And what was I doing? Yes, so I'm using the minor 9. And you guys heard this from the other videos that I did. There's so many ways of playing that D minor 9. So many ways. So many ways. So many ways. So many ways. There's so many ways of playing these every chord that I literally just play. There's so many ways, but for right now, I'm trying to keep it simple, where I'm not trying to throw myself, especially when I use this word. Y'all gonna hear me say it. In all honesty, if you don't play this in public regularly, you can lose it. Alright, so I can sit here and practice this here at the house all day, but if I don't go to church somewhere and play this in these different keys, you can, I always say, if you don't use them, you lose them. So I can spend 7 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, half hour, 30 minutes, 10 seconds, and doing all this stuff in all 12 keys. But if I don't go to church and play this in all 12 keys, then basically I just wasted my time. So you got to use them or you lose them. Alright. Woo! Alright, so breaking it down step by step. And I have to decide which voices I want to use. Alright, so we did that in F. Alright, so because we got out of E flat to E to F. Now let's do the same thing in F sharp or G flat. So I might play so many different. I might. So I know this now, right? The reason why I know this because play by sight, y'all. Every chord that I have ever played, I've already put them in my library, of course, to do, course to learn. And that's why I'm telling y'all, go and get your book at Play by Sight, edition number 1 and 2 at my website, Bishop Tracy Clark, hotcourse.I. You gotta pick up the book, all right? Bishop Tracy Clark, hotcourse.I. All right, INFO. All right. Over there, of course, you'll be linked over to Amazon to get the physical copy, which is number 1, edition number 1. Whether you want to get the paperback or the hardcover, and over at edition for also Amazon to get the physical copy for edition number 2. That will be the heavy what I'm talking about. The paperback. We are working on my let me see, it might even already be out. I don't know. Let me see. I talked to them earlier this morning, but we were actually discussing on generating extra pages for the hardcover, because Amazon is saying, hey, you have to have at least 72 pages or more. And so what ended up happening was, when I sent in the data for this book to be processed, it was 77 pages. So when I looked on, this is what got me confused, because in the book I had, it was 66 pages. So I'm scratching my head. So I think 66 pages, they're okay and cool with the paperback, but they're not okay cool with the hardcover. I guess something has to do with the bleeding of the ink or whatever. That's what they were saying. In order, so they were like, hey, your measures has to be a certain whatever. I don't know how the terminologies are, but they're saying the measures of the paper the cores have to sit within the measures, and I needed extra pages for them to complete the book. So this company is actually working on that. I would have said, hey, that would have been cool if they finished it today, but I haven't seen my emails today saying that, hey, we completed this process over at Amazon. So Amazon will still waiting for this company to finish processing my book from out of Florida, and soon as it's done, then they will shoot this over to Amazon, and Amazon will go ahead and process the hardcover for those who would like to have hardcovers, copies or whatnot. Okay, so definitely I'm actually looking right now to see if I got an email, because I haven't checked it since I talked to them earlier this morning at 9 something, halfway in my sleep. I was halfway in the sleep when I was talking with them, but to see if they had finished completing the process. And let me look at my email, because I haven't seen my emails yet. Generally, usually what Amazon would do, they would send me, of course, congratulations, blah 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 blah, your hardcover has gone through blah 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 blah. So let me go over here to see if I got any update on Amazon today, and or the company that's doing the book, and so far not yet. Okay, so the hardcover is in the making, right? And also we're doing some updates on my website as well, so they're working on that and doing some really nice stuff for the website. To be cool. Anyway, let's get back to this transposing business here. So basically, transposing is not difficult. It's not hard. It's only difficult and hard when we actually don't put in the time or the labor in to do it. And the other thing could be very difficult: if you don't use it, you lose it. So I can sit here all day, 8 hours, 7 hours, 6 hours, but if I don't use it somewhere, nowhere, ever, then I'll be just doing it just because. So that's what's up, y'all. We're gonna stop right here. I think my honey just pulled up. Like I said, today is our anniversary. I'm gonna see if she wanna go somewhere. If she wants to go somewhere, she probably more than likely gonna throw it back at me. It's up to you, boo. Your money. Your money, bro. All right, it's your money, bro. You paying for my birthday celebration, and you paying for our anniversary. All right, but she just pulled up just now, so I honestly, I don't really feel like going nowhere. Honestly, I mean, she just cooked me a steak, cooked me some steak and some mashed potatoes, and I'm happy with that. I'm a simple man. All right, so I ain't no, I'm not difficult. I'm not difficult. All right, I'm not no difficult man. Just I'm simple. We ain't gotta go nowhere. I will save me some money. No, I ain't. I got money. I got plenty of money. I mean, when it comes down to, I ain't rich yet. The Lord has not allowed me to be rich, but and I don't even think that way. That's not my main process. Is be rich, cause you know that's just far from it. I've had money in my lifetime, so I just put it that way. I've had money, so it's not like I'm broke. At least not today. But I think when she gets through with me getting this stuff done for her birthday, I'm like, oh, you gonna make me broke, lady. All right. Anyway, she about to pull up. Y'all have a good one. Let me go check with her and see what she want to do. But like I said, in all honesty, I don't feel like going nowhere at all. Period. And she ain't gonna make me do it, but I know she's gonna say, "Hey, you hungry? You ready to go out? You wanna go do something?" I don't feel like it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't. We might actually go out on this weekend. I do have a spot that I do want to go to over the weekend, actually, preferably, because if I try to go out today, I'm gonna be in a rush because I have to do an overnight shift tonight. So, and I can tell she looks tired. She got out the car slow. All right, y'all. Peace of love and cornbread. Love y'all, and I'll catch y'all later. And remember, go get the book. Or books.